Hello and welcome to Ferris Sports Update. I'm your host, Rob Bentley, and thanks for tuning in. On today's show, we'll update you on an exciting Ferris State football victory. We'll also check in with Athletic Director Steve Brocklebank and meet new Ferris State men's basketball coach Bobby Petrak. But first of all, we'll start with Bulldog Football and joined by head coach Tony Annese. Coach, welcome back to the show.
Thanks for having me, Rob.
Exciting game this past Saturday night. I know you kind of talked about it all week. The Tiffin was a very good football team, and we saw that on Saturday night.
Yeah, very good team. Schematically, you know, their offense gave our defense a lot of challenges. And last year, their defense was 10th in the nation in total defense. So, and they had a lot of returning starters off that defense. So I was really pleased with the win. You know, a lot of people are, you know, correcting me all this week, telling me how, you know, we got to be better, and I'm just happy for the win. So, you know, maybe a lot of coaches can help me that work in the athletic department. But yeah, you know, Ferris fans are a little spoiled, but all in all, I think our kids did really well to win that game.
Of course, a big win in terms of facing a team that certainly is going to be a potential playoff team come the end of the year, and obviously a great opponent to prepare you for the start of conference play.
Yeah, I said, you know, in the press conference, you know, after the game, it's like it's hard to win. You know, I think that the GLIAC won 2 this past week, lost 5 regular non-conference games. So, you know, you just feel blessed to be able to win and continue, and so that's how I feel right now. We're blessed, and we're going to keep on growing and you know, get ready for this game Saturday.
As we go to the highlights, obviously they got off to a good start, but the offense answers right back with the score on your first offensive drive.
Yeah, they did a really nice job, very methodical first drive to get on the board first. I think that's happened 3 times now where we've been behind in 3 games, right? Because Pitt made a field goal to start the game, and then Lake Erie had a scoop and score, and so we've been behind 3 times. Our kids haven't panicked, and you know, this answered to even it up. Zach's run there was super. He's really starting to get comfortable as a running back and making good cuts and stuff.
Here, a big defensive play. They were driving again, and Alex Springs, true freshman, able to pick off the pass here in the end zone.
Yeah, Alex has been great. Love the kid. He's a hard worker and got a great attitude, and has really grown even from the short time he's been here.
Here, a long pass play from Wyatt Bauer to Tay Boyd, and that sets you up again here with a chance to take the lead here on a throw from Brady Rose.
Yeah, Tay's really getting comfortable. Wyatt's getting better in the pass game. Brady's a freak show throwing the ball, and Reek had a great game.
Obviously, the defense at times here in this first half really kind of controlled the line of scrimmage and made some big plays here in the second quarter.
Yeah, Nolan made the tackle there. Ziegler transferred from Notre Dame, but we're great on the run. We're getting better with our system, and we had a great chance to be a really great defense by the end.
Here had a 14-7 lead, and a big throw here as Cam Underwood hauls it in to give you a 21-7 advantage.
Yeah, I thought at this time we're rolling good, and we had 5 possessions in the first half and scored 35 points.
Tyrone Fowler with the sack right there, named the GLIAC Defensive Player of the Week. And Wyatt right here able to hook up with Jeremiah Lee, and Wyatt was named the GLIAC Offensive Player.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, they're both had great games. You know, Tyrone's been a superstar for us for a couple of years, and it's great to see him be Defensive Player of the Week. I guess I'll interrupt your lines and talking about play-by-play and going back to Wyatt hitting Tarek for a touchdown twin-to-twin, which is really cool. And then right before half, Wyatt takes off on an unbelievable draw. I think he's like 22.8 miles per hour on that play, according to our GPS that they wear.
How important was that score after Tiffin had scored? He comes right back, first play, and runs 75 yards for a score.
Pretty incredible, you know. It was just showed great athleticism on that play.
Tiffin, though, here in the second half, we'll see them. They never went away, kept battling and kept fighting and trying to get back in the ball game.
Yeah, they did. You know, it's a great return, but we had good field position. We just didn't function as effectively as we did in the first half offensively. And this is a huge game play. You know, 35-20. We're going to go up by 18 if we make the field goal, and now, you know, they go down and score, and we're only up 8, which is a 10-point swing.
How much did you like the response of your team here in the fourth quarter to find enough plays and get enough stops to come away with the victory?
Yeah, it was huge. You know, here it's 35-27. They're driving down the field. We get a great stop here, and then we take the ball down the field and basically go up 2 scores. And they made a late score, which was very unfortunate for us. It's coming up here, but a late score after we score, and we get the onside kick and end up clinching the game with 1 first down.
You know, obviously the goal was to win the game, and you guys were able to do that and come away with the victory to move to 3-0.
Yeah, you sound a little like Brian Kelly there. The goal is to win the game. So I don't know if you saw his press conference, but yeah, big win. I really think Tiffin's going to have a great year. You know, they're a GMAC team. They're in our region, so that was a huge win to beat a regional opponent from outside our league. So yeah, big win, and you know, Coach Ekins has done a nice job with that program. They're really a solid team. They're a believing team, and I see them doing great things.
Obviously, this week, second straight home game. It's homecoming week, and always a big crowd that turns out here for homecoming at Ferris State.
Yeah, it's exciting all the time to bring all our alums back and just loyal Ferris people. It's not as fun for me because I don't get to see a lot of them. Some of my guys that played for me from 2012 on will be back, but it's still, you know, I from afar can see their presence and know that they're there to cheer us on.
Obviously, this week the opponent, the University of Rio Grande from Ohio, and I know a new opponent, and I'm sure it's a little bit harder to get information here on the opponent this week.
Yeah, they're a new program, but we've seen, you know, the 2 games they've played this year, so we've been studying that, and you know, we feel fortunate that they, you know, agreed to come play, and it's hard to get games, man. Our athletic director and our president are very committed to us trying to get 11 games, but you know, like GV has to have a double bye week this week, and that's just something that, you know, you play college football, you only have so many opportunities, and it's sad that you know, some of our better teams in the GLIAC can't get games, but I feel blessed that we were able to get 11 games this year.
Obviously, I know this game, the final game before your bye week, as you start conference play in a couple weeks. Just how important is it to come out focused, ready to play on Saturday here as the final tune-up here in non-league action?
Yeah, just keep on growing, you know, just keep on growing. I just, you know, we've proven that our method works because, you know, at the end of the season we've been really good. We've proven that our players become, you know, potentially, you know, great players, as Trinidad proved the other night, you know. Somebody contacted me and I said, do you think Lane Kiffin got Trinidad good in 4 months when we had him for 4 years? I mean, where did the growth go, you know? I mean, he was a 1-star, and so, you know, who's the people developing these guys? So, but yeah, but I was happy for him. But I just feel like our mindset is keep on growing, and so we got players right now that got to keep on growing that may have not played all that much and continue to grow. That could be, you know, huge impacts down the stretch for us.
Well, Coach, congrats on the win. Best of luck on Saturday, 3 o'clock kickoff, and look forward to talking to you again soon.
Yeah, thanks, Rob. Appreciate you.
We'll be back with more Ferris Sports Update right after this.